Hello friends, hope you guys are doing great, you're doing fine. It's yet another day. Welcome to today's episode. If you are new on this channel, please hit that subscription button, share, like, comment. You're most welcome to this channel. Here we discuss about parenting, about motherhood, about breastfeeding, child upbringing, all to do with children and mothers. So welcome to this channel and be part of the family. Today's episode, let me see what I have on the book for today. Colic babies. Colic babies. Yeah. So today I want to discuss on something very little about their this situation. Is it a situation or some, because it doesn't, sometimes it happens just for a period of time where babies cry excessively, crying non-stop. They are unsettled. This is the condition that we call colic, when babies disturb and they're not settled, crying, having sleepless nights. And so today let's look at some few tips on how you can deal with such babies, because sometimes this condition is unavoidable. It just happens, and the cause is unknown. Scientifically, it's not yet known. I don't know what causes it, but though some scientists say that sometimes it can be caused by maybe stomach upsets, maybe issues of digestions, maybe issue of diet, foods. Some foods react to the baby, but the real cause, it's unknown. Because most of the cases, I had one time my baby had that condition. Most of the times it happens either in the evenings or at night, having those sleepless nights. The baby is crying, non-stop crying and all that. So it's just a condition. Sometimes it can take some hours, it can take some days, it can even take some longer period of time. So let's just look at some few tips on how you can help to deal with that. First of all, when you see your baby in that condition or is crying excessively, try to see if first of all, the diaper, the cloth, maybe sometimes the baby is too warm or the baby is too cold. Try to check those things. You're just cross-checking. I know you can say maybe every day, every night I first change his diaper, but why all of a sudden the baby is crying? But then just try to cross-check. Is the diaper changed? Is the diaper okay? Or you can even try to give a bath, a warm bath. Sometimes they're having stomach upsets. So just give that baby a warm bath. Maybe you can massage the stomach. You can oil massage with warm, this heating the oil a little bit, and then you massage in the stomach with warm hands, or a warm piece of cloth. You just put it in hot water, then you squeeze it. Then if it's warm, then you put around the stomach of the baby, and you just massage the baby's stomach, because you never know. This condition, as it is said, it's unknown. So you don't know the cause. You don't know why the baby is crying. So I'm just giving some tips to just try. They can either help or they may not work out. So you can try to do that massage. Or sometimes you can also try tummy time. You can put your baby on the tummy and then you stroke on the back. You lay your baby facing downwards, but then you stroke on the back, just a gentle stroke. You massaging the back. You massage the back of the baby so that you can just seize this condition, or you can just help the baby to relax, because this condition is really, it can really make you lose your nuts, because the baby is crying so loudly and non-stop. It has ever happened to me, and that's why I'm trying to give these tips, so that maybe they can also help you or otherwise. But try these tips. Or the other thing you can also try, first of all, you have to make sure your baby is full. Here I mean that your baby has eaten well. Sometimes even your baby maybe is hungry. Have you breastfed your baby well? Or if you're bottle feeding, has your baby had enough milk for that moment? The other thing also that can cause, maybe your baby has eaten a certain food that, if your baby has reached that age of eating, maybe has eaten certain food that has brought stomach upsets. You can here in this condition, maybe you can also seek some medical help. You can get those small tablets or syrup for the baby, so that you can give them the syrup or something to do with the stomach upset. But also the other thing also, as I've tried to say, try to rock your baby. You like, it's not like burping, but then you put your baby in the shoulder, then you stroke on the back. That one can also help to cease the baby from crying. But also, as the mother, as I said, as this in this situation, try to accept help. If you with your partner, then at least try to take shift, because sometimes this thing can go for hours. So try to take shifts. If your husband is around with you, then you can take shifts, so that you can have some time to rest, and also your husband can take over. But also, during the day, make sure that you have time to rest, because if you're having such a baby, you never know at what time it will happen in the night. So at least during the day, make sure that you have enough rest, so that if it happens at night, even if it keeps you awake the whole night, at least it will be when you have rested a little bit during the day. So this one can also help you. But also the other thing that you can also try to do, make sure your baby is warm enough. Well, here I mean, but by warm enough, your baby is having enough clothes to make your baby warm. The other way around is also true. Make sure baby is not cold. Sometimes being too warm or being too cold, those two things can also bring about this crying and everything. When your baby is too cold, and how do you know if your baby is feeling cold? This is a local way maybe of saying it. Sometimes when your baby, your hands are so, the baby's hands are so tight closed like this, they are not reluctant. They see that the baby is very cold. So sometimes this can also happen when your baby is hungry or it's not hungry. It depends on different cultures, but sometimes also try to check. If your baby is too cold, can bring problem. If your baby is too warm, it can also bring problems. So try to cross check with all those things that I've talked about, to see if they are clear. They can also help you to realize what's wrong with your baby. Why is your baby crying? Why is your baby having sleepless nights? But you, as a mother, also try to make sure that you have breastfed your baby, or you have fed your baby enough. And if you have tried, as I've said in my previous videos, when you're feeding your baby, especially when you're trying the food for the first time, when you have started weaning, make sure you don't give too much. Because sometimes it's okay, your baby can enjoy that particular food that you are giving, but sometimes it will also bring problem. So even if the food your baby has liked it, or you are feeding your baby, please make sure that you give a minimum quantity of food. Don't give your baby too much because your baby has liked certain food. Try a little bit for today, and then tomorrow, if you see that your baby has not reacted, then you can increase on the quantity like that. Because there are sometimes you find that, oh, my baby has liked this squashed so much. So you try to feed your baby is eating and you're eating. It will bring problem later in the night, my dear. So make sure that even if your baby likes certain food, try to give a minimal amount of the food, because if you keep giving, then your baby will bring problems later in the night. So you can try all these criteria, you can try all the things that I've said. Make sure that your baby is warm, not too warm, not too cold. Try to massage the stomach, try to give a warm bath. All this can help you in one way or the other to stop with this colic situation. Though this condition, though it doesn't happen often, sometimes we find that it has happened this night, but it may cease and it may not continue in the other nights. So you can try those few tips that I've given for today. But no, anyway, today I don't have so much to share, but I hope even this little that I've shared, hope it is helpful to a mother out there who you are taking care of your baby and you're wondering what to do. Your baby has become a crying puppet and you don't know what to do. So you can try these facts. Maybe they may help your baby or not. Otherwise, hope today you have enjoyed today's video and hope to see you in the next episode. Bye for now. Love you. Mwah.